Hello everyone, my name is Sana and this is a daily reading for January 31st, 2020. So, right, pardon my voice if I feel exhausted. um because I am. I am actually doing monthlies and I'm doing dailies and I'm doing pick a card. Although I'm currently in that phase of life where I am tired of what I'm doing, but I love what I'm doing. I love doing tarot readings. This has been my hobby for like a decade, ever since probably more than a decade, because I started reading tarot cards when I was 10 years old. So it's really my hobby. I love I love it when people share their stories, their success stories, even the unsuccessful stories. I love hearing someone's journey because it makes me feel like, oh, we have different lives and we have different perspective, and I'm able to like see your point of views, not just my point of view, because I love seeing everyone's opinion, when it comes to life. That's who I am. I don't know why I'm sharing my stories. And yeah, I am a Libra, if you are going to ask. And yeah, if you're going to ask if I am doing good, I'm doing good. But yeah, pardon my voice because I don't really. It's like, how do I explain this? It's very confusing because I feel good, but not really good, but not bad at all, but not really like good. Er. um, but yeah, I'm not really sure if someone else feels that way as well, but we are all going to be good. See? Just when I am telling my story to all of you, the internet community, healer of the ages, we are all going to heal. That's just my point, We're all going to heal. We're action in reverse. We all don't have to rush into something and do what we need to do. We can take a rest. Nothing wrong with slowing down. Nothing wrong with learning how to heal. We are all going to come to that point where you're just going to realize, oh, this happened and I got mad at it, and now I'm just laughing at the subject. We will all get to that point of realization where it's all just the past and not the heartbreaking past. If you know what I mean. We all get to that point of healing. Okay, and it's a process. It doesn't happen in a day. It doesn't happen in a year or in 5 years. It doesn't happen that fast, especially if you've been dealing with something for so long, for ages. And it doesn't really matter how fast or how slow your moving on process or your healing process, as long as you get there. Wow. I sound really intellectual with that. um I saw the third chakra in reverse a while ago, bottom of the deck. See? The sun. We all should just be, positive. Only positivity. Even if your life is currently in balance, we have the angel of balance in reverse and the fourth chakra, patience in reverse. So yeah, what I'm feeling is that you're just being patient, but it doesn't really mean that it's not going to happen. It doesn't mean that you're not going to get there. We have goddess of the moon. It's time to reflect. It's time to, if you feel like you need to go in the hermit mode, that's totally fine. That's totally okay. If that is your way of healing and recovering from something, your ways, as long as it's a good way. Okay. um yeah, I feel like someone's being patient. Someone is thinking like, is it really going to happen? Is it really, they're asking themselves if it's going is if it's really going to happen, or when is it going to happen. But maybe you should stop asking, but more like maybe you should focus on healing right now. We are all healing in this planet. We are all continuously healing and hurting. But what matters most is that we are growing and we are learning, right? Because that is what life is about. That we are supposed to grow, we are supposed to learn, so we could teach the next generations how to do this and how to do that. Because the world is supposed to evolve into something good, something much better, right? I hope we're on the same page. But yeah, I feel like our lives are currently in balance. But we must remain positive about this. We must remain optimistic. Yeah, I know. It's let's be realistic. We are not all happy every day. But, at the end of the day, it's actually a good thing, to look at the brighter side and look at the bigger picture. So, let's get into the tarot cards because they just told me to stop. I feel like that's the only message that you need to hear from this oracle deck. That you are being patient. Yeah, but it doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. Doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. Doesn't mean that it's not happening now. Doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. Okay, let's shuffle. Alrighty. These are not a clarifier for this oracle card, so this is like our main spread. Okay, I'm so sorry. I want should I get this? But it didn't flip out. Okay, but they tell me to get it. Okay, they just corrected me. It goes like this. Are we ready? Oh my god. Alright, we have the Six of Chalices, the King of Chalices in reverse, and the Four of Chalices in reverse. Upright. Alright. I was actually going to say reverse, so that might resonate with someone. Maybe, okay. There's this heavy rejection thing going on right here. We have the King of Chalices in reverse. We all know how the King of Cups works. I mean, he is very concealed. His doesn't mean that he's a man. Okay, I could be channeling a woman right now who is very protective of their heart. Like something happened in the past. Oh, right. This is their past. I'm not really sure why is this oracle deck is connected with this tarot card. I'm still confused. But anyway, these three cards are very clear that we have this King of Cups right here, who is very protective with their heart because they've been rejected in the past. Yeah, the Six of Chalices. But then you came into their life. You came into their life. And you made them feel like a kid again. You made them feel joyful. You made them happy. You made them alive. And now they're starting to open up their heart, their emotions. Because in the past, before, they're very close off. It's like even if they're mad at someone, they're not going to tell that particular someone that they're mad at them. That's how close off they are. they've been rejected. The Four of Chalices, they've been rejected, or they probably rejected too many offers in the past, so they just got used to it. That, oh, I maybe I'd rather be alone. Maybe I should reject this person because they have their reasons. But that's like one of the things that they're used to, rejecting someone or being rejected. So I feel like you're dealing with a King of Cups, and this is like them opening up again because they're coming up as a reverse. Like something happened in the past, and then you came. They were closed off, and then you came. You probably got rejected as well, but then they were like, oh man, what did I just said to this person? Did I just told them to move away from them? Did I just did I just push them away? What have I done? I feel like this is the King of Cups saying, like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for doing this. I'm sorry for doing that. I'm sorry for pushing you away. I'm sorry because I was just hurt and I don't want to get hurt again, and I thought you're going to hurt me. So this is them, like apologizing for all the rejections. Okay, let's get more cards. Wow, at the bottom of the deck is the sun. Oh, okay, I don't want. Okay, they just told me to shut up. Okay, let's just stick with that. They are staying positive about this whole thing. Or maybe that is like your sign that you should stay positive about this whole thing. The Magician in reverse. They're trying to manifest. Hold on. I will clarify this right away. Hold on. There's something about. Hold on, you guys. Something about this Magician card. That they are there's something that they manifested that it didn't happen. Hold on, I'm trying to fix my camera. What is going on? There you go. Well. They're trying to protect you. I'm not really sure if you can see the image on the card, but it's like this big giant man, or I don't know what creature is that. He's like trying to hide or conceal or protect this woman from like the world. He is like putting on a cloak or something. I feel like that is how this person is feeling, like they need to protect yours of some sort. Like that's why it's not going to magically happen. They need to protect you. I don't really know why. Okay. Or maybe they rejected you because they thought they were trying to protect you. Yeah, that's why I usually interpret the Magician in reverse as something that isn't it's not that it's not manifesting, but it's like it's not magically going to happen. But in this case, in the spread on your reading, I instantly felt like they manifested something and it didn't manifest. It didn't happen. Nothing happened. They did not receive in return. They did not receive anything. You did not receive anything. No one gave something. No one, you know what I mean. like something didn't happen, but there's this plan, there's this idea, there's this deep passion that they want to begin something, that they want to manifest, but it didn't happen. That is why we have the four of chalices and then the magician right next to it, because they rejected you. Probably they rejected you, and it's because they thought they were protecting you. They thought is the only, because they know that you're good. You are so good for them. They know it. They know it. There's no doubt, because you made them feel like a kid again. You made them feel good, really, really good. But then it actually shook them. It was shaking up the world. It's very like a foreign feeling for them. Like, what the hell am I feeling when it comes to this person? Why am I feeling like this when I'm seeing her or him? That is how this person is feeling. Like, okay, he or she's too good for me. I have to push him away, because his mind is like programmed to like reject someone, because they think that they deserve it, and they think that there's no such thing as happy endings. The magician inversed. Yeah. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. That's exactly what I've been saying. It wasn't stable. It wasn't. They're the one who's not stable. Honestly, we have the Eight of Chalices in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So even if it didn't manifest it the way they wanted to, even if something didn't really happen, even if something didn't really happen in this connection, someone, even if they did not offer anything because, yeah, they rejected you, they can't move on from you. And that is something that they realize, like, oh, I have to apologize for this behavior. That I treated her coldly, that I rejected her or him. I was an asshole, so I'm sorry for being like that, but I'm here again. So that is the energy that I'm feeling right now, because this person, I feel like they're going to come back. We have the Six of Chalices, and this is also you making them feel like a kid again, and making them feel happy, making them feel good about themselves is what they're trying to emphasize. So yeah, I feel like they're going to come back. Let's continue with the main spread. That is fast. The Knight of Chalices in reversed. Yeah, they did not offer anything. They did not manifested. They rejected this cup that you offered. And let me just move cards right there, because I don't feel like you're seeing it. The Empress in reverse. Oh, the Empress in. Oh, right. This is you. Hold on. They are saying something. Bottom of the deck is Five of Swords. Oh, holy crap. To be honest, the phrase that I am hearing from this Empress is that I don't want it. I don't want it anymore. I don't want it. It's like replaying in my mind right now. I don't want it, with this strong conviction. But this person is very. This person is very persistent. I don't feel like they will stop. The Empress right now doesn't feel like they are the Empress. They have this low self-esteem. They have this low confidence. They don't feel good about themselves. But this person is seeing this person's worth. And this person knows that this Empress isn't going to offer anything anymore. because it didn't manifest it before, and it wasn't stable in the first place. So this empress is like, okay, I'm going to give up in this connection because it's not stable, and they're not offering anything right now. Well, let's clarify the cards, but that is um the energy that I am feeling right now. Like, oh, I don't want it anymore. I offered you before, but then you rejected me, so sorry, not sorry. All right. I'm not really sure what's the ending to this connection because it depends on you. It depends on the King of Cups if they're, but they're saying that this person is very persistent. It's like when they come into your life, when they come back into your life, you wouldn't be able to, or maybe you will be able to say no to them, but I don't feel like you will be able to push them away, just like what they did to you. I don't feel like they're the type of person that's just going to like give up on something. It's like when they do it, they do it. But yeah, it depends on the Empress. It depends on this person if they will accept this person again, because we have the Six of Chalices. But it doesn't have to be like a past relationship. Maybe you guys have this past life connection. Six of Chalices. That's exactly what I'm saying. All right. The Page of Cups. Nobody took an action before. We have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups doesn't really take an action. They just, they just hold a cup. They just hold their cup of love, but they're not offering it. Just because they're holding the cup of love doesn't mean that they're offering. So that is what happened in the past. That is, you offered your cup of love. You offered them something. You confess their feelings. You confess your feelings. What did I just say? You confess their feelings. Oh my god. Yeah, you confess your feelings, of course. But then they are in this energy. They were, oh, I'm shy. I don't want your cup of love. That is their energy in the past. But right now they are coming up as this King of Cups. They're very persistent. So let's find out about this King of Cups. What do we need to know about this King of Cups? The King. For once in reverse, they want this union. The Four of Wands talks about celebration, union, coming together. I feel really excited with this. It's not obvious because of my voice, but I am excited about this because this person does really want. It's not that just they want it. They what's the perfect word for that? They totally adore this person, this Empress. It's like they are seeing this person's worth. They are seeing this person's capabilities, their value, their way of living. They're very perfect. But this person isn't feeling like that. But this person is really seeing this person's worth. And this King of Cups thinks that this Empress is the one. And with the Four of Wands in reverse, I feel like it's just coming up as a reverse because the King of Cups isn't really sure if it's really going to happen. If this Empress is going to say yes to them again. But yeah, it depends on you. Four of Cups. The Eight of Swords. Okay, their past energies are coming right now. They rejected it because they think that they weren't enough. I felt sad with the Eight of Swords, to be honest. I felt like I am tied up to something and I just can't get out. I feel like that is what this person is feeling. Like I can totally feel their energy right now. It's very draining, and it's like they know that they have to protect you from their own energy is what I'm feeling. They know that they're toxic. Thank you. That's the perfect word. They know that they're toxic. They know that they're doubting themselves. They know that they cannot do it. They know that they cannot start any union or relationship with you because you're too good for them. And this is them before in the past. Um they were tied up probably to responsibilities, or maybe they're tied up to their own negative thoughts that, oh, I cannot do this, I cannot do that. And they know that they're exhausting kind of person, and they don't want any energy surrounding you. And that kind of energy, the negativity, self-loathing, doubting yourself. They don't want you to feel low because of them, because you're being affected by their own energy. They don't want you to feel like you're blindfolded because they know how it feels, and they don't want you to feel like that as well, because it's like you're very precious to them, to the point that they just want you to keep in a chest or something and hide you in a box for other people not to touch you or spread their negativity to you, because they don't like it when you're feeling low, when you're feeling sad, when you're not feeling like you are the empress, when you're doubting yourself. They don't like it, and they don't want you to feel like that, the way they felt in the past. They don't like it. They don't want you to feel like you can't do anything about something, like you are walking on the eggshells and you're being careful about everything. That's why they rejected you, because they feel that this way, and they don't want you to be affected by their own energy. They don't want you to be like them, because you attract who you are. And if you get together, probably they think that you will absorb what energy they have or they had. So that is their explanation on why they rejected you. Let's clarify this. I know I've already clarified this Magician card, but the Lovers in reverse and the Death in reverse. Okay, they can't offer anything yet. And it's not that they don't have the ability to offer something. They're currently ending like a connection right now. Probably they're probably in a relationship right now, or maybe no, they just corrected me. I feel like they're not in a relationship right now, or they just broke up with someone already. And I feel like they are still ending some connections, false contracts and false soulmate connections. I feel like that is something that they're ending right now, that they just cannot move forward with you because they don't want to spread any negativity in your life. They don't want to be the bad guy in your life. They always want to be that King of Cups, someone that's very loving and caring towards you, someone's going to protect you. That very masculine. Could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces because of the cups. And we have lots of cups. So yeah, I feel like they are ending. It's not really like a chapter. I feel like they're so close to it. They're so close to ending false contracts and something. That is why they cannot move forward yet. They cannot. Oh, sorry. They cannot offer you anything yet, but it doesn't mean that they're not going to offer anything. It's just that it's not the right time. The Knight of Chalces. Is it the Knight of Chalces? Yeah, it's the Knight of Chalces. In reverse. Okay, it landed. Okay, they're telling me this is important, that it landed between the Page of Cups and the Four of Wands in reverse, and the Six of Chalices in reverse, and the King of Cups in reverse, of course, confessing their love. It's very important. They're saying they're worried. They're worried that you're not going to accept it. They're having some anxieties and sleepless nights. I mean, look at how the image in this tarot card. He looks depressed. He looks problematic and something. This person cannot sleep at night because they already rejected you. They know it. They know it. They're aware of it. They're totally aware of it, that they rejected you. And they know that they probably don't have a chance anymore in this connection. They know that they're going to be rejected by you. And honestly, they're preparing themselves to be rejected. That's exactly what they're saying right now. My guides, I mean. That this person is preparing themselves to be rejected because they know it's going to happen. You know, it depends on you. If you're the Empress, that's your call. Okay, I'm not saying, it's not indicated in this card that you have to reject this person. I'm just a messenger, guys. Okay. But yeah, this person is worried because right now, right, they're not offering anything. They're in this energy. They were and they are in this energy. And yeah, they want a union. They want to confess their love. They want to get back with you again. But they're worried because right now they're not moving forward, right? I am clarifying the Empress in reverse. This could also be like giving birth into something really good, but it's not happening right now. Okay, but I feel like this is you. I feel like this is something that you need to do. Maybe you need to. Okay, they're saying it's important again, and it landed right here, right? The Moon in reversed. I'm trying to get the energy from the Moon card. And we have Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So very watery. Lots of waterers. We have the Moon. I think the Moon is represented by the Cancer. So you could be dealing with the Cancer. Lots of water. Okay. I'm trying to get the energy from the Moon card. Because it landed here and they're saying it's important. It's very important. Okay, someone help me out of here. I'm totally confused. I'm totally not getting it. I will clarify this Moon card. Because there's something that you need to reveal. You, yes, the Empress. Someone. I'm not really sure if I'm talking to the Empress or the King of Cups, but this Empress. It's very clear and direct. The Empress needs to reveal something. And then it landed here. And this Four of Wands in reverse and the Page of Cups. Okay, the first thing that I am getting right now is that you need to reveal or make them feel like you're not closed off, that you're ready, that you are okay with getting back together, that you are okay with them confessing their feelings to you, that you are okay with union and getting back together. But make them feel or let them know that yes, you're okay with it, you're okay with getting back together, but you're not okay with offering your cup of love again and again and again and again. That's the first thing that I am getting from this moon universe. Okay, let's clarify this moon universe because it's very confusing and my guides need to help me out. Whoa. Alright, 3 wands universe. Hold. This is. Hold on, there's something about this room. This is closing off the physical distance. Like, you need to make them feel like, yeah, you're not going to take an action. You're not. It's like, okay, I will pass you my crown of being the driver of this connection. Something like that. Like, you need to make them feel like I don't want any knights of wands in my life. I need the king. I deserve the emperor in my life. I don't need any knight because I am so much more than that. Okay, you need to make them feel like that. You need to make them, not make them feel, but more like let them know that yeah, you're okay of closing the physical distance, closing the distance. But yeah, it's like you don't want any conflict. Let them know, because I don't feel like you guys are communicating. I don't feel like they're, maybe if there is communication, it's not very clear. Maybe you guys are being passive aggressive with each other. So maybe that is something that you need to like tell them. You have to voice it out that, oh, I want an emperor, I want a king, I don't want a knight. I'm okay with being in a relationship with you again. I am okay with getting back together. I'm okay with you telling all your feelings and your emotions to me, but not me being the knight of cups in this relationship, because you need to be the king of pentacles. They need to be the king of pentacles because you're the empress and you deserve the king. Okay, they need to be stable. You have the king of wands in reverse and the page of pentacles in the bride. So let them know that it doesn't matter if, okay, this is something that I've realized in my entire existence. Being in a relationship, there is this different fields when it comes to relationship. There is this emotional caring connection, and then there's this stability, there's this time management, and there's this making an effort. So this person is just filling out the emotional connection field, but not the stability, not the time management, not the effort field. So that is something that you need to let them know, that they have to have the stable offer. They have to be not totally rich or stable, but let them know that they have something like an idea, or probably the step one in the business, or they're supposed to have this page of pentacles. Let them know that it's okay if you're not so perfect, but you have to have this and this and that. Not totally perfect, if I'm making sense, because this person is thinking that you need someone perfect, and they know that they're not perfect. And they think that you don't want anything to do with them. So that makes 2 reasons. So yeah, let them know that you're okay with getting back together, that you are okay with the union, you're okay with being in a relationship with them, but at the same time let them know that they're supposed to have this page of pentacles right off the bat when they come in, when they move forward with you, when they take an action. Because you don't want any more passion. Yeah, you want passion, but not too much passion is what you are trying to like imply, but I don't feel like you're communicating it. I feel like you need something stable right now, and that is something that you want. That is something that you've already realized, that you want something stable, but you're not communicating it. You're not voicing it out, and they're saying that you need to um let it out with this moon card. Whew, okay. Um, let's get an oracle deck before I close off this reading. Let's find out a very precise. Oh, it's our oracle deck. Whoa. Did I move the camera? Alright, it's good. Effortless. Yeah, that's exactly what I've been saying, right? You don't need to put an effort because I feel like you've already. I'm talking to the Empress. If I'm talking to the Empress, this is for you. You don't really need to exert more effort. You don't need to compete. You don't need to prove yourself anymore because you already did. It's time for this other person to be the one who's in control of this connection. As I said earlier, it's like you are passing your crown of being the driver of this connection, something like that. Strength. You guys have the strength. You can do this. Both of you. I feel like this is for you. King of Cups and the Empress, but more like the King of Cups. One last card. I honestly love oracle decks because they're very much precise and they're very direct. I'm getting this card, not this card because it's like 10 cards. Full moon. All right, this is your blessing. This is your blessing, both of you. If you're going to be like successful with this, you're going to be good. Because full moon talks about rewards and blessings from what you did like a month ago or something, like ages ago. So with the full moon coming up in your reading, this is your reward. This is your blessing. It's like the King of Cups blessing is this Empress, and this Empress blessing is actually this King of Cups. Bottom of the deck, everyone. Ooh. Okay. You need to break free. Whoever is losing their confidence. Mm. Let's have Monology card as our very, very, very last card for this spread, for this reading. January 31st. Time flies so fast. It's already 31st. All right. Thank you for the emails and subscribes and likes and comments. Thank you. You and your loved ones are safe. I feel like someone is worried. I'm not really sure if it's the Empress or the King of Cups, but someone is worried that something might go wrong. But we have. Remember, I said you could be dealing with a Cancer. Lots of Cancerian energy because we have the moon, and I saw this. Is this a crab? I'm not really sure if it's a crab. I'm not really sure if this is represented by the Cancers, but Cancers are very loving people, and they're very caring, and they love it. They love showing their affection to someone, but if something happened to them, they're very close off. They're very yeah, they're still vulnerable, but they will be like so close off to the point that you wouldn't be able to like see what they're going to do, something like that. But they're very, it's like you can see right through their eyes if they're going to lie or if they're lying. But yeah, this person is very vulnerable, so you could be dealing with a Cancer, new moon in Cancer. There's something about new moon, so this could be a new relationship. Or maybe this relationship, this coming back, this reconciliation is being considered by this King of Cups as a new beginning because of the new moon. Could be that as well. Last mythology card. I also feel like if you're dealing with a Cancer right now, I feel like they are not putting in effort. We have the effortless, and then it's actually coincidence that I put this card into here, and I was so focused on this effortless word while I'm shuffling the cards. So it could also be that your partner, if you are dealing with a Cancer, or you could be the Cancer, but whoever is a Cancer is what I'm feeling. They're the one who's not putting in effort, and you need to make them feel like you need to let them know that they have to put an effort. Okay, right? You need to let them know that they need to put an effort. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. That's exactly what I've been saying from the start of this reading. We are all going to get through this. We have the end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. So it could be a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. But the main point here is that it's going to end. It's the suffering, the heartaches, heartbreak, sadness, all of it, all the negativity, it's going to end. And with the full moon in Capricorn, Capricorns are very persistent and they're very hardworking. So with this coming up in this reading as an oracle card, and the full moon in Capricorn, this is your blessing. And guys, you guys, we have 2 full moons. Ooh. All right, okay. Heavy indication that this relationship is actually your blessing. But someone needs to put an effort. It's not going to magically happen. It's not going to happen if someone's not making an effort. And this Cancer needs to put an effort. They need to take an action because the Empress, they're done with the work. They're so done with the work. They're not supposed to do anything. They're supposed to just be the Empress and do their own thing. Heavy Cancerian energy and very watery, so very emotional person, very sensitive. But yeah, very loving is what I'm feeling. But yeah, you are going to get through this. I mean, the healing, this relationship to be exact, it's going to be okay. We have a confirmation right here. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So full moon in Capricorn, it's going to be good. I don't feel like you need to worry about something. You have the sun and strength, 4 wands. Yeah. But you need to let them know that they need to put an effort. So, good luck with everything. Good luck with this connection. And I hope you guys get what you deserve. Especially after all the pain you guys have been through. We've all been through hell. Yeah, and good luck with this again. And take care of yourself, guys. So, yeah. Bye.